like J.Brock, cause I can score with a second on the clock.
All right, so I want to talk about touring with Blue Bucks and Ohgeesy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all went to Canada, y'all went to Toronto, y'all did y'all thing.
Man.
That was your first tour?
Nah,
No,
my first tour.
huh?
Yeah, my first tour was with the Clan at Bino.
Okay. So, speak on your first tour. It being your first tour, what was your expectations and did it meet your expectations?
I feel like cause Vision already be on tour and shit, so he used to come back and kind of tell me and shit like, what's going on? But it's just totally different when you get there though. Like my first night, I blacked out. Nigga, I left my laptop at the venue and shit. They had to get my laptop for me and shit. We had an after party. I went in a room. They're like, bro, do not go in there and lay on that damn bed, bro, because it's going to be over. I'm like, bro, I'm good. Man, I went and laid on that bed. Woke up, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I said, what the fuck? I'm looking, they done blew my phone up and shit. Yeah. They was waiting for me in the lobby and all. I like, bro, that nigga sleep. I was through.
It's through.
I was through. Well, I was finished. That shit was cool, though.
Speak on that touring life, though, man. Like, I ain't never been on tour. Yeah. I can only imagine what it is. So speak on more of the details for the people that may not know what it is to be on tour.
You eating bullshit
all the time. Yeah, everybody said they lose their diet on tour.
So we would do like a steakhouse like once a week, maybe 12. Yeah. Like if the spot, especially in Canada, if they had like spots that look like the food was just like stupid good, we'd slide there or whatever. Majority of the time we was eating fucking hot Cheetos, noodles.
Bad diets.
Man, what?
Yeah, I know y'all niggas' farts was stinking.
What? And then it'll make it worse. So I shouldn't even tell y'all this. This is crazy. Y'all look at me so crazy. Bro, so you can't shit on the bus.
Oh.
So
I thought the bus would have had a toilet.
It has a toilet, but it doesn't like it flushes, but it's a bag underneath. So the driver had to like loosen the bag and shit.
Ooh-wee.
So one day I woke up, my stomach was on fire. And it's like, so this, I'll break down the time frame. So we'd go, so say with the first show, whatever, we'd meet, get on the bus, drive to like San Diego, whatever. Yeah. We'd do the sound check at like 5 or 6. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. Opener goes on at like 8:30. Main artist like 9:15. Doors close at like 11:30. After party it'd be until about 2. And then we'll have bus call at like 4. Yeah. So every day we was leaving the next city at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, just y'all was spending it.
You feel me? We was just, you feel me? Just by the time you go to sleep and wake up, you at the next spot already. Yeah. So I wake up, nigga, I ate some bullshit before we left. Nigga, I'm like, damn, I slide open the door. I asked the driver, I'm like, hey, how far the next truck stop? And nigga hit me with the 2.5 hours. Woo! I said, damn.
Hey, having to hold your boo-boo in traffic for 15 minutes is bad.
That shit was not getting held. It was one of them like,
pull this motherfucker over.
Damn near. If I fart, nigga, I'm going to shit on myself for sure. So I looked. And then Jeezy's mom was on the tour with us. Yeah. So she like, Ricky, like, what's wrong? And I'm like, gotta go. She like, what are you gonna do? I was like, fuck. So you got a bag? She was like, a bag? I was like, I need a bag. I need like a plastic bag, not paper. I need a plastic one. Oh. She was like, what? What are you gonna? I'm like, man, do you have a bag or not, mom? Oh. She like, yeah. I'm like, for sure. She gave me the bag, man. I lift the toilet seat up, put the bag in the toilet.
Oh, you tried. You tried.
Man, tried. I did it.
No, I'm saying you tried to be careful. You tried to make it in.
Shit it in the bag, man. Threw that motherfucker right out the window. I don't know if it was cars.
That's not bad.
That's terrible, nigga.
Okay, it is bad.
And I'm gonna tell you what's
because I'm thinking that y'all just like it's just grass everywhere.
Man, we are on the freeway, dog. And I'm gonna tell you what make it even funnier. Ooh. No name. As soon as I opened the door, nigga, it was a line with niggas with bags in their hands.
The shitty bag crew.
I'm like, man.
Hey, that's a tour story.
That's tour story for sure. Cause it was nothing happening, bro. Yeah. I'm like, bro, the guy a bus driver, so he used to make his own candles. Now I used to set the candle in the sink and shit, light the candle, like let the candle sit a little bit, turn the fan on up top. I did the little, I tried.
You tried. Yeah, he's a decent person.
Door,
he's a decent person. It's some niggas who won't try.
Yeah, for sure.
You just gonna have to go through it. It's all we got. That's crazy.
That shit was bad.
Okay, so speak on connecting with Blue Bucks. Shout out DJ, shout out Gigi, shout out Neezy. You know what I'm saying? LA demos, you already know what time it is. Speak on connecting.
No.
He capping.
I'm
not even gonna laugh with him with that.
Niggas was good, I ain't gonna lie.
We was real.
We was real.
He was for real. You know what I'm saying? Real dude, Holyfield. So speak on connecting with Jeezy and all that, man. And when did this first begin?
Shit. We went to West Adams. I DJ'd a year older than me.
Yeah, he a year older than
a year older than me. So he was in the 11th, I was in the 10th. Obama was in the 9th, and Nees was in the 9th. So they was on the football team, I was on the basketball team. So we was already just like kicking in this shit together and all that shit or whatever. Then I ended up transferring, going to Hamilton. Then they did they shit. Then like one random ass day, I had ran to this nigga DJ at the laundromat. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this is probably like 2 years after we graduated, like 2 or 3 years maybe. He like, bro, what's up, man? I'm like, shit, what's up, man? He like, trying to smoke?
That's how you talk too. What's up, man?
He like, what's up, man? I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, nigga, how you been, dog? Like, we just chopping it up and shit. Nigga was like, man, trying to smoke, go smoke or whatever. Like, man, this nigga Jeezy rapping now, man. I'm about to start managing him. I'm like, yeah? He like, yeah, play some shit. And then I wasn't even DJing at the time, I don't think. Or was I? I was, actually. I was. So this had to be like 2014 maybe. So he like, I'm like, damn, this shit kind of tight. Like, it was like some shit. It wasn't even like some, we smoke, you the homie, and I'm just gassing. Like, oh, this shit cool. Like, I'm like, damn, this shit low-key hard.
Yeah, Jeezy said it's weak, though.
Yeah.
And when I asked him about it, he said, bro, that shit was so weak.
Bro, it's funny because he think a lot of the shit from like the first clan, he like, man, this shit weak, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, you tripping, nigga, this shit bang, nigga.
Yeah.
So he played the song or whatever, and I think probably like a couple like weeks later, a month later, DJ birthday, I came up and he had like a yacht party. I had DJ at the yacht party, and that shit was cracking. So they already had like a cool like fan, like not fan base, but people already fucked with him. So then I think probably, I forgot what song they dropped first. It was something like on the mixtape or on SoundCloud or some shit. Then they dropped like Clones, I think, and Clones like blew up.
Crazy.
It blew up. And I was like, damn. Then they dropped Make Niggas Leave, and that thing, I think it had like 1 million something views on YouTube. I'm like, oh shit, they got it, nigga, for sure. Then they just kept dropping shit or whatever. And I don't tell them this, but I don't tell nobody this shit though. I was low key like the first DJ in Hollywood to play they shit. So, like fucking speaking of Playhouse, we was at Playhouse and they had hosted one night. It was like a Wonderland or some shit. And they had, I think No Edges had just dropped or some shit. So all they shit was just playing and shit, and all like the head promotions like, bro, who is this? Like, this shit hard. I'm like, niggas, y'all got paying for bottles and shit. Nigga, they paying for the bottles for you to play their shit. So they like, damn, this shit hard. So then they just kept blowing up, and then eventually they dropped that Walking In. And shit was
Security
over.
Ain't doing no pat downs.
That shit was
you know what I'm
over.
saying? I remember I believe I was their first interview. I had, because when DJ and them was dropping music, I actually had DJ like send me songs from back. This was 2-3 years ago, and I got homies. I was telling homies, I said these niggas is hard. Homies was like, bro, them niggas weak, right? Year later, them niggas hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the hard. I'm talking about, it seemed like everybody in the city was asleep for a second.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
And I remember them specifically saying it was people that wouldn't mess with them. I remember Jeezy was like, bro, that shit's gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people that would not mess with them, but look at them now. You feel what I'm saying? So when you first go on DJ for them, you know what I'm saying, where was that at?
The Roxy?
The Roxy.
I think we had opened up for Rucci.
And that's why DJ said posted at the Roxy with Rucci. Yeah, okay.
That shit was cool. And even then, like, we was doing our shit, and people was walking up to me, they're like, hey, that's Blue Bucks, huh? I'm like, yeah, they're like, them niggas hard. I'm like, for sure. And it's tight to see them, because still, them like just like regular homies to me, you feel me?
Yeah, that's it.
So it'd be crazy to watch fans really like run up to their car and do all this other shit to them, and I'll just be like,
It's crazy because when I was driving trucks, I would be people playing their music in the street.
That should be crazy.
I'm like, wow. So so speak on the perspective of seeing them grow from your perspective as a DJ.
It's cool, man. Even from like the performances and just them like as a people, like, nigga, everybody know DJ is the most laid back nigga. Like, he don't do shit here. If it was up to him, he'd probably sit in the corner just to smoke and shit, mind his own business, feel me? Now he becoming more of a people person. They just starting to like open up more now, you feel me? They done been on the road a couple times and shit. hopefully, I think we're supposed to go on the road in March. So after Rolling Loud, after that, so that shit cool.
That's gonna be hard. You DJing the Rolling Loud too. About to go up. About to go crazy, bro. How excited are you to be able to DJ Rolling Loud?
This is my first time. So I've done like Rolling Loud, but it was like with Jeezy and shit, just like hyping them up or whatever, just going up and shit. But this is gonna be my first time DJing Rolling Loud, and this their first time on Rolling Loud.
And it's about to be so many people.
It's gonna be cracking.
Hell yeah! I posted a clip in 2020 when I interviewed them. I was like, "Where y'all want to go? Where y'all want to DJ at?" And he was like, "Man, Rolling Loud." They said Rolling Loud. I'm like, "Damn, they there."
That shit's crazy.
That shit is crazy.
When we did Toronto Rolling Loud, they went crazy. Like, it was crazy just to see them to have fans in Canada. Like, every part of Canada, people knew our shit. And I'm like, damn, nigga, like, that's fire. Shout out to Drake for the coastline and shit,
Shout out to Drake.
Nigga, even then, though, that was only like a week before, so I doubt, like, it was just like, oh, Drake's listening to it. Let me listen to it and learn all the words by next week. Like,
Facts.
Yeah, so.
What makes you the happiest about what you're doing right now?
Making other people happy. Just seeing everybody having a good time. That should be cool. Like, I feel like I feed off other people's energy. Like, I'm going to be happy myself regardless. Can't nobody fuck up my inner happiness. But to see everybody just having fun and it's because of me, yeah, let's have a party, man.
How do you possess that happiness that is you can't interfere with my happiness? How do you get like that?
I feel like can't nobody control me but me.
That's true.
Like, you could say everything you want to say about me. It could be true, it could be false, but that's just your opinion. Like, I know my intentions be good majority of the time and shit, so if I feel like if I'm putting out good energy in the world, I just think I'm gonna get it back. Yeah. You know, so
that takes a lot of security. You have to be very secure.
Then I be high too.
The weed will solve a lot of problems.
Man, I'll be mad as shit. The smoke and the text. My bad, I'm tripping. Laugh out loud, my fault.
Hey, no, for real, weed to make the time go by. Now, speaking of a good time, man, let's talk about this, okay? Something like Soulja Boy, he can say he the first to do this, at least the first I seen do it.
Oh, yeah.
You on stage.
Yeah.
You play a song. I mean, showing out, get a full-blown haircut.
That shit was crazy. So, shout out my boy Chef Boy. Me and him, we grew up together and shit. He stayed in the complex. We all grew up. I go to the barbershop, and he like, bro, what's up with the party? I'm trying to pull up. I'm like, for sure. I'm like, pull up. I'm like, fuck it, I'll let you perform a song. Because we don't, we don't do performances. Okay. But I'm like, nigga, the city know your shit, nigga. I control my set, nigga. Can't nobody tell me what to do on my set. So I'm gonna have you perform a song. So he like, for sure. I'm like, nigga, let's do some thirsty. Cut me up on the stage. He like, shut the fuck up. All your idea. Yeah, he like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, bro, for real, nigga. I'm like, bring the apron out. Bring your clippers. I said, nigga, cut my hair all the way right now, nigga. So we just gonna make it seem like you cutting my hair on the stage. Like, I already had a haircut. But just the fact that he pulled out the shit, pulled out the clippers, nigga, and people really was saying he really was like touching my shit. So it looked like he was lining me up.
Definitely looked. I'm like, damn, he really cut his hair?
Nigga, it was funny. He was like this, don't move. And I was like, like in the video, I like kind of was like, and I stopped to like focus, like, bitch, why are you even really trying to cut my goddamn hair?
Might as well go all the way in.
Cool. That shit was cool.
Might as well go all the way in.
That shit was fun.
I ain't seen nobody else do that. So if y'all do it, I mean,
man, tag me in the video, man.
Tag him in the video, give him his credits, man.
Something, man. I'm gonna post that shit, put it on Shade Room, man.
Now I want to speak on you jump into your producer bag.
Yeah, for sure.
So speak on the whole DJing and jumping into producing as well. Why does that go so well with each other?
Because it's like, where you DJing and shit, you just learn a lot of shit about music. Like, you learn about artists' tendencies and shit, or what they're good at, what songs they're good at, what beats they can hop on and shit. Then you learn your BPMs on, like, where you want to stay at. If you want some up-tempo shit, like 105, or you want to go, like, some trap shit, like in the 130s and shit. But I'm trying to be on some, like, LA top-down. Like I said, I'm big on the 90s, like, top-down shit. Like, some cool, like, I like Blast and Bino and shit. Like, I told Bino his shit is, like, some, like, ghetto, like, jazz type shit. Like,
I feel that.
You feel me? Like, you, like, nigga, you just vibing on the song. Like, you turn on some Bino like that video, you just start hitting your shit or whatever.
I feel like his music make you want to do the cha-cha.
Yeah, exactly. Every song, though, it's like, make you just happy. Like, damn, nigga, this shit cool. But yeah, I'm trying to get in that shit for sure. I got one song out with Raziel called Beneficial.
Your song is hard.
Yeah, that shit cool. Yeah. He made that shit in like 2 days, I think. Like, I think I did like I was doing the quarantine radio type shit.
Yeah, I remember you doing a quarantine radio.
So then I told him, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna do like a radio. I'm gonna do one where I'm gonna just do like new songs and shit, like with new artists and shit. I said, bro, I need the song finished. I sent him the beat. He was like, nigga, you make beats? I was like, bro, me and my nigga Bobby B, shout out my boy Bobby B. That's my boy. We made the shit. Sent it to him. He sent it back like a day after with like just half the verse. I was like, this shit hard. Nigga, I'm like, you gotta finish this motherfucker. So then he finished the song and sent it to me or whatever. We were supposed to shoot a video for that shit. We didn't even shoot a video. That shit was just so...
That's crazy, bro. Because when I seen that you produced a song, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, the song is beating, too. It ain't no average. You feel me? So make sure y'all go check out that Beneficial. You feel what I'm saying? Now, speaking of quarantine, doing the quarantine radio, how much of a shock was COVID to you and what you had planned?
That shit, low. It was crazy because I felt like everything gradually start closing, and Playoffs was the last club to close. So all the clubs was closing, and we was still open. So I'm like, man, this shit gonna blow over. Yeah. And I think like Thursday, they hit us in the chat like, hey, it's a wrap. We was like, what's a wrap? They're like, bro, club closing down, it's over, da-da-da-da. I'm like, damn. Then at that time, I'm like, fuck nigga gonna do about some money? I'm like, niggas still got bills and shit, man. But EDD started happening and shit. I'm like, damn, I can get unemployment for being a DJ. Let me send in my 1099 real quick, man.
Let me do this the right way.
Let me get some shit, man. Yeah. So, but quarantine, that shit was cool. Like people would tell you, I low-key was like the quarantine kings. I was DJing like all the underground shit. Like people was having house parties and shit. I was DJing they shit. They was having strip club parties downtown, like in random ass little venues. I was DJing that shit, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm not stopping no motion, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna try to get it. If I can get it, cool, nigga. Like, I'm gonna try to be safe as possible. Me and Wiz was taking Lysol and shit before we DJ, had our mask on, all type of shit. I'm like, bro, this shit's not it, though.
Slow motion is better than no motion. You gotta understand that. Like, you found a way to still dominate. And I feel like in life, you always gotta be able to find a way.
That's why I said life is really what you make it.
Yeah,
like, you can make it easy or you can make it hard. Yeah. If you sitting there stressing yourself out trying to be like the next person and shit, nigga, you gonna crumble and all that shit.
That's a fact.
But if you move at your own speed and you do your own shit, you'll be all right.
Have you ever had a moment where you just couldn't find the happiness?
Nah. Yeah. Always. My problem is like I have like a what's next thing in my head.
Yeah.
I always sit there and it'd be like 3 a.m. Yeah. And I really get on my computer like, bro, what's next, bro? Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now, bro? I'm like, nigga, been in the same shit for a year. Then I kind of wake up the next day, realize like, nigga, I'm tripping. I'm nowhere near where I was at a year ago.
And you know what? You have to look at it like that. You got to look at it like I'm not where I used to be. That's because I go through that too. Like I had a huge moment in 2021 when I interviewed Wallow and when I interviewed Gilly, and it was like big as hell.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a moment like that, but then I sat back and thought to myself, like, wait a minute, I've been having moments this whole entire time. And the thing is, the moment gets bigger and bigger.
Yep.
It gets bigger and bigger.
It's okay to have a best moment. Like that's my best moment, but I got moments.
You working on the next one.
I'm working on the next one.
You know, and that's where you coming from, and I understand that. Like, it's like, okay, a moment is just a moment, bro.
It's just a moment.
It may last for a day.
Done, it's over.
It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Now you got to create the next one. So I admire the fact that you had that hunger, because even though from the outside looking in, bro, when I seen you at the Nova, I'm like, these niggas is on. I'm like, DJ, Get Your Money is the man. You feel what I'm saying, bro? It was packed.
Bro, I was so
funny.
I
got the video and I was looking like, nigga, I don't see an empty seat.
Bro, I was so black, nigga. People would send me the videos. I was like, damn. So that shit was cracking.
That's crazy, bro.
Like I just had them host Scoreboard this past Sunday. Yeah. And I was
shout out to A-Twan.
Shout out my boy Twan. Yeah. I was so fake. Like I had DJ some shit before I got there. Yeah. I'm like, bro, it's a gang of motherfuckers in here, bro. And this shit already be cracking. Yeah. But that shit was like ridiculous. I'm like, bro, there's no room in this motherfucker. And
how many sets have you done in one day? My bad to cut you off because you said you
that's all good. That's all good. Like 3, I think. 3 or 4. Like that just recently just happened too. I think I did an Adidas game, then drove to do a Kappa shit, then drove back to the Adidas game. Also for it. Then after the Adidas game, I had to go DJ at what's that shit called? Adults Only in Hollywood. So I did all that shit. Then I got in an accident that day too.
Oh man, you got hit with life with in the middle of all that.
Kept. I'm like, fuck.
And
bro.
Life is gonna be life. It's gonna be life.
Okay, I felt like it was something like telling me because I was sleepy as shit. I'm like, bro, I'm finna leave this game. I'm finna go home, take a 2-hour nap, get dressed, go to Adults Only. Man, I pulled out that goddamn parking lot at Washington High School and hit a pothole so fucking hard, nigga. Knocked the whole tire off. I said, damn. What? I was mad. I was just sitting there looking at the tire. Man, like.
Yeah. That you know what? That is insane But at the end of the day, you had to push through that and still do what you had to do. That's life. Now, I got to speak on shout out to the homies at I Hate Sneakers. Shout out to the homie Poppy, man. Y'all get pulled over by the police, and you went live, which I feel like is smart. You know what I'm saying?
Because, he went live. Shit. I was driving. I was scared of the motherfucker. I was like, it's crazy. That shit is crazy. So that day, that's when the looting and shit was happening. Oh. So I think like the day before they had put the city on curfew at like 6 o'clock, some random bullshit. Yeah. But you know, niggas think, man, they ain't about to.
They ain't tripping on
curfew
until it happens.
Until it happens, you feel me? So we go from fucking the promenade. Mm-hmm. So we slide down the what's that Manhattan Beach tires by going to In-N-Out. Mm-hmm. So we like, nigga, let's grab something to eat real quick before we go to the crib. He like, for sure. So we go. And I'm like, damn, you really think they gonna have the shit closed because of the curfew or nah? He like, I don't know, let's just go see. I'm like, for sure. So we pull up, and as we going, I see the police coming. I'm like, yeah, I don't even think they finna get us. But the streets, low-key, was like empty though. So I'm like, damn, they might low-key get on us. Yeah. Sure enough, they pull us over. Like, whoop. I'm like, damn. So, disclosure, had some shit in the trunk. Had some fucking couple jackets and shit, you know. So fucking, I'm like, damn. Fuck. So they come to the car. Hey, what you doing now? I'm like, man, we about to get something to eat. Like, bro, everything's closed. Like, it's on curfew. So I'm like, oh, y'all really, like, enforcing that shit? I'm like, y'all for real? Yeah. They're like, yeah. So I'm like, all right. They're like, let me get your license registration. I'm like, for sure. Give my license. Woody whoop. Nigga come back like, yeah, license suspended. I'm like, oh,
bro, that's
shit.
The worst time to
look, when he said that, I was like this. So that's when nigga Papa got on live. So he like, no, because the corona, you can have the like start barring up on them. So I'm like, cool. So he like, okay, yeah. Step out the car. Like, we're not even trying to hear none of that. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but anyway, let's do this.
They're like, come on. So I'm like, fuck it. So I'm like, hey, stay on live. So we get out. They sit us on the curb. He went through the car or whatever shit, trying to see if I had like a gun or some shit in there. So I'm thinking like, man, he good. Like, you can go through that whole car. He shit in there. Yeah. And nigga hit that trunk button. Man, on the sidewalk. Look, I ain't gonna lie. All we heard was that nigga look. We was like,
it's over.
I was like, oh. So that nigga opened the trunk. He just started moving that shit around. I'm like, oh, good. He already touched the shit. I'm like, he not even tripping. So he closing the shit. He like, hey, man, y'all don't go nowhere else. Turn around. Go back to the house. I'm like, for sure. Yeah. Man, we got in that car and skeeted off so fast, nigga.
It was God, homie.
Man, what?
The homie said, I was trying to get a burger.
I was trying to get a burger, nigga. Almost went to jail, nigga. Yeah. That's just crazy.
Wicked. Man, I mean, you know, I feel like we got this thing where every time we see the police, bro, you automatically just want to straighten up.
Man, what?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stiff neck. I don't even want to look at the police.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of the niggas, I'm turning off the street. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, man.
I don't even have, like, now I got my license and shit. I don't drive reckless, but I be wanting, like, yeah, pull me over, bitch. I got my license now, nigga.
Did you let your license was suspended before that?
Hell no. I probably did.
That's crazy. That's the worst time. He knew. The nigga just wanted to act stupid. I ain't gonna say nothing.
My shit right here?
Yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Well, I got it then. They're like, nah, nigga, your shit through, nigga.
I mean, you asked me for my license. You didn't ask me if it was suspended. You feel me? Like, hey, you got to play it like that. Now, I see that a lot of people have brands and they like to include you, you know, in pictures and do some modeling for them. How much, you know, when did you get into that? How much you enjoy doing that?
I just do it for the love, you feel me? Yeah. Like, I know I'll be in front of a lot of people and shit. Matter of fact, the Get Your Money shirts.
Get Your Money, okay.
You know, I got the shirts too, you know.
Okay, you got the full-blown merch. Oh, this the first time y'all seen that.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Get you some DJ.
Sold it at the show. The shit sold out. But you know, yeah.
Sold at the show? Oh, that's what's up.
I ain't gonna lie, I was happy. I walked over to the I was like, how much merch I got left? It was like left. I was like,
was you worried about it at all?
Nah. I knew it was kind of. I was. Yeah. Because I knew everybody on Instagram already wanted some shit. Yeah. But I'm like, nigga, these random ass fans, they finna just go buy this shit. Yeah. Nigga, I went on that shit was gone. I said, cool.
The way you had that place going, bro. I mean, it had to be gone.
That shit was fun.
It had to be gone. So, okay, let's speak on DJ Spank, DJ Take Flight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I seen that y'all work together a lot, man. Mm-hmm. How much of an impact has DJ Spank and Take Flight had on you?
So Flight is actually my little cousin.
Okay.
And then Spank, me and him met at Palisades. He's a year older than me, maybe 2. Mm-hmm. I met him in the 9th grade and shit. Spank is like a genuine person. Like, he's gonna try to help you as much as possible. Like everything's about him. He's happy. That nigga don't drink or smoke, which is still mind blowing to me. Man, this nigga's 30-something, ain't never hit a blunt or drunk and none of that shit. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? But he's always on high energy though. Like you can't knock his energy out of him. He's kind of like me times 2. Yeah. Like he like, bro. Like,
so he's
really
you times
happy.
2 and he be sober?
Yeah.
See? That's what I'm saying. Being sober ain't the problem. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think I've seen him drink champagne like one time and he damn near acted like he was finna throw up. Like he sipped it on his birthday. It was like,
some people can't take
I said, man, if you don't fucking stop it, dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's helped me a lot because he's very like a vocal person. He's one of them like he'll see somebody famous and then like, hey, hold on, come over here real quick. And go over there like, hey, what's going on? My name's Spence, my boy, get your money and shit, and chop it up and shit. He's really a good ass people person. And then Flight, we do everything together. We used to throw this shit called Escape. We used to throw parties called Detox.
I heard of Detox.
Yeah, that shit was cool. That shit was cracking. What else? Everything that he usually do, he used to always try to like put me on with him. Like, bro, I got a new little people that's trying to do parties with me. You want to fuck with it or what? I'm like, yeah, I got you, bro. I ain't tripping. But then it just came to a point, kind of like just start not outgrowing people, but just like, all right, like I know I don't want to throw parties no more. Like it's too much. Yeah. It's too much of a hassle now. So I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to deal with having to book security guards, book the venues, Like I could do it like now because all the club owners like they love me and shit. So now I could just hit them like, hey, you got this date open. Can I get this? I'll give y'all the par. I'll keep the door or whatever. We just do it like that. But that shit's just too much of a hassle though.
Yeah, them relationships, bro. To be able to have your own event at a club. Yeah, those relationships are everything. And like that's what I think people gotta understand about this industry, bro. Relationships is everything.
Relationship and networking. You gotta network.
Networking, for sure.
I be going to clubs, I'll even be DJing sometimes, and I'll just go and just chop it up. And it kind of surprised me that people already know who I am. Like, bro, we trying to get you in here, And I'm like, cool, man. Just let a nigga know and shit.
Don't that feel good, though? When people walk up to you like, DJ, get your money. What's up, bro?
Good,
like,
man.
That's crazy because...
Niggas signing autographs and shit now.
Oh, you signing autographs?
Bro, my shit trash. I have no autographs.
Get your money is a long name.
Yeah.
On me, I nigga,
put DJ GT.
Yeah, that's
it.
That's it right there, man. So before 2023 ends, you know what I'm saying? What's something that DJ Get Your Money wants to accomplish? I know you come with a project.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do that shit for the summer. I already came up with the name Payday.
Payday
the mixtape.
Yeah.
It's just I want to get that shit done for the summer for sure. Yeah. For sure, at least like 2 or 3 tracks. Yeah. I want to just drop like a 6-song little joint,
and that's perfect.
Not too long, and it's like, damn, that's what you coming with. When the next shit coming,
That's a fact. So man, y'all be on the lookout for that DJ Get Your Money tape. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going back on tour 2023. It's only up. If you can, make sure y'all pull up on something that DJ Get Your Money got going, man, because he's guaranteed
pull up
to make.
Rolling Loud, man.
Pull up to Rolling Loud.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? He's guaranteed to make the booty shake and guaranteed to wake that that weed bake. Man. So, without further ado, it's your boy J.Brock. It's Clapitup LA. DJ Get Your Money.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And we out.
That's a wrap. God damn it.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.